December 17th, 2025 meeting of the Wheaton Park District Board of Commissioners. Mike, would you call the roll?
Commissioner Welker?
Here.
Commissioner Pacharich? Here. Commissioner Mee?
Here.
Commissioner Kelly? Here. Commissioner Barrett?
Here.
President Byers?
Here. Presentations. Today we have Steve Hinchy, our Superintendent of Planning, who's got a run through of our 2025 capital projects. Steve, welcome.
Thank you.
Steve, your screen just went dark. For some reason, I hope that's nothing catastrophic. There we go.
Want to see him?
You just timed out.
Timed out. That might.
I'm not sure what to do.
Is there a password on that
Yeah.
in front of you there that you can?
Computer.
There's literally.
Somebody's got to unlock the computer.
Yeah,
Correct.
The computer needs to be unlocked.
I could call my son and have him come over
There
and
he
help.
is. The man behind the curtain.
Look at that guy.
It's like he was just
Well,
waiting to come out.
The planning department and Parks and Planning has successfully managed a number of significant projects aimed at improving our facilities and services within the community here in Wheaton. Many of these have been funded through grants and local initiatives. And tonight, I just wanted to review some of these projects. We had the repaving of the parking lot at Arrowhead. This is phase one of a multi-phase project. The parking lot had been repaved in 2005 as part of the new clubhouse facility. And it had begun to show its age over 20 years, as pavement does. And so the area up near the pro shop, the ADA spaces were repaved this fall as part of that first phase. We also built the Hale Family Education Pavilion, which is situated by the duck pond in the southwest corner of the zoo. The new building is able to accommodate larger groups than the previous building was able to. It provides storage and a protected overnight enclosure for the ducks. The project was partially funded by a generous donation from the Hale Family Foundation. We also completed this year the overflow parking on the east side of Gary. This will better accommodate zoo visitors. The lot frees up 30 spaces on the west side as we will have employees park in the new parking lot. And it will provide an additional 63 spaces of overflow for when the zoo reaches its busiest days. Sidewalks and a stoplight at the corner of Gary and Prairie will allow visitors to cross the street safely. And the parking lot was constructed with permeable pavers and is lit with dark sky compliant lighting. A tourism grant of $500,000 helped to fund this project, and the balance was paid for by the Cosley Foundation. Our partnership with the DuPage County at the Historical Museum is one that we've had in place for a number of years and continues to benefit the community. Work to maintain this facility is ongoing. This year, we repainted the windows. I think there's about 80 of them, and some exterior doors, as well as refinishing the wood doors and recarpeting the auditorium and the stairs up to the second floor. Concept plans were also undertaken to help revision the permanent exhibit, and it will be a help as we pursue grants and donations for this project. Hawthorne Junction is a small playground on the north end of town. It's on what is a kind of a typical residential lot, and the main feature of this playground is a preschool age playground. In addition to the main structure, there's a spring rocker, 6 swings, and a sand play area, which the neighborhood made very clear is a prized element of this playground. All our playgrounds start with input from the residents around the neighborhood, and that is incorporated into a request for proposal that we put out to manufacturers of playground equipment. We build all new playgrounds with a unitary surface, and this is done to enhance the safety and accessibility of our playgrounds. Lincoln Marsh, we were able to close on the purchase of a parcel of land, and this was done through some grant funding through Illinois Department of Natural Resources and with the help of the Conservation Foundation. The grant took some time to work through, but the Conservation Foundation was able to move forward quickly when the opportunity to make the purchase was available. At Memorial Park, we've enjoyed the band shell for a number of years now, and it's been a tremendous success for the community. This year, the temporary fencing that's required each season for the events that we hold there, we were able to replace that with a permanent fence, so we're no longer needing to take that down and put it up each season. We also built a shade structure over the Lions Terrace, making this space more comfortable during events. Sunnyside Playground was renovated in 2009, and the rubber tile surface that we installed with that renovation needed to be replaced. A new poured-in-place rubber surface was selected and installed earlier this year. A portion of the cost was funded through a grant from the state. At the Blanchard Building, the parking lot was severely deteriorated and presented some drainage issues. The entire lot was repaved and the drainage was improved. Similarly, at the Central Athletic Center parking lot, we needed to repave that as the pavement had reached a point that it had deteriorated. We took the opportunity to make some pedestrian improvements, and both the Blanchard and CAC are polling places during elections, and we were able to secure some grant funding because of that. As you know, the Ray Morrill Community Center was renamed this year in honor of his 50 years of dedicated service, both as a Park District employee and as a commissioner. The signage on the entrance now reflects the building's new name. Also at the Ray Morrill Community Center, we have been working through renovations of the building, and we improved the sound system in the memorial room to complement the carpeting and other updates, painting the walls, other updates we've done in that room. Recently, The Lion King was performed and used the new sound system. And finally, at the same building, we're continuing on with the renovations. We've done the upstairs, the basement, the locker rooms, the memorial room, and in the coming year, we'll be bringing to you phase 3, which will address the main level. Well, we've been working with Williams Architects to create plans for this, and it will be a renovation to the front desk, the lobby area, program rooms, including preschools, and the entrance to the gymnasium. The idea would be to complete this work in 2026. Tui Park is where we, the OSLED grant, which we've been successful in securing a number of times through the Illinois Department of Natural Resources, and has been a great benefit to the community over the years. Upland Design was engaged to assist with concept plans for the improvements that we discussed with staff and at a community meeting. And these plans formed the basis of our application this year. With the success of our athletics programs, the natural grass fields have experienced some more stress, and we engaged White Engineering to complete a study looking at ways to mitigate this through artificial turf, irrigation, and drainage. The studies looked at athletics fields at Atton, Central, Danita, Graff, and Seven Gables Parks, and their study will help to inform possible improvements in the future. This is just a slide recapping the financials for this year related to these, specifically to these projects. What I want to draw your attention to, in addition to the dollar amount, is just how many of these things we were able to secure donations and grants to extend your local dollars even further. If the community is looking for additional information, our transparency portal is a great source of information about many things in the district. There is a page specific to the capital projects, and staff is working on a fresh look that hopefully will be coming soon. Thank you.
Any comments from the board, questions for Steve?
Nice presentation, Steve.
Thank you.
Anybody?
Thank you.
Yep.
Good job.
If I may, I'd just like to give Steve and his team compliments for the great work they did in 2025, maintaining and improving our park infrastructure. And he makes an excellent point of the major capital projects that were accomplished this year is in the vicinity of $4.4 million worth of public investment into the Park District's infrastructure. 3.4 million of that 4.4 million were otherwise sourced, no tax dollars, philanthropy, grants, as Steve had mentioned, but I wanted to share the magnitude of that number with you all. So a great year as it relates to deepening the Park District's dollar.
Thank you, man.
Great.
Thank you.
Thanks, Steve.
Thanks, Steve.
Appreciate it. Donna, anybody signed up for community input? Nope. Nope. All right, we'll go on to the consent agenda. Does somebody have a motion ready?
Move to approve consent agenda items A through E, starting with A, approval of the disbursements totaling $1,251,738.98 for the period beginning November 12, 2025 and ending December 9, 2025. B, approval of the public hearing minutes of November 19, 2025. C, approval of board meeting minutes of November 19, 2025. D, approval of the special meeting minutes of December 3, 2025. And finally, E, schedule of the 2026 subcommittee and regular meetings of the Wheaton Park District Board of Commissioners.
Second.
All right, we have a motion by me and a second by Barrett. Any comments or questions from the board? Mike, would you call the roll?
Commissioner Welker?
Yes.
Commissioner Pacharich?
Yes.
Commissioner Me?
Yes.
Commissioner Kelly?
Yes.
Commissioner Barrett?
Yes.
President Vires?
Yes, moving on to new business. Item number 1, ordinance 2025-07. Somebody have a motion?
Move to adopt the ordinance 2025-07, making a combined annual budget and appropriation of funds for the Wheaton Park District for the fiscal year beginning January 1, 2026 and ending December 31, 2026.
Second.
All right, we have a motion by me and a second by Kelly. Any comments or questions from the board?
Thanks for the staff work on it, Mike.
Yeah, absolutely. I'd like to single out Sandra and her team in particular for the great work on all of these actions that the Park Board will take this evening related to the district's fiscal health, and then, of course, the department heads who inform all of the different funds through their activities that roll up into this entire budget. So well done, all.
Anyone else? Okay. Motion by me, second by Kelly. Mike, would you call the roll?
Commissioner Pacharich?
Yes.
Commissioner Me?
Yes.
Commissioner Kelly?
Yes.
Commissioner Barrett?
Yes.
Commissioner Welker?
Yes.
President Vires?
Yes. Item number 2, ordinance 2025-08. Would somebody make a motion?
Move to adopt ordinance 2025-08, levying and assessing the taxes of the Wheaton Park District, DuPage County, Illinois, for the tax year 2025.
Second.
Motion by me, second by Kelly. Any comments or questions from the board? Mike, would you call the roll?
Commissioner Me?
Yes.
Commissioner Kelly?
Yes.
Commissioner Barrett?
Yes.
Commissioner Welker?
Yes.
Commissioner Pacharich?
Yes.
President Vires?
Yes. Item number 3, ordinance 2025-09. Would somebody like to make a motion?
Motion to adopt ordinance 2025-09, abating the taxes heretofore levied for the year 2025 to pay debt service on the general obligation refunding park bonds, alternate revenue source, Series 2019A of the Wheaton Park District, DuPage County, Illinois. Review of ordinance 2025-09.
Second.
Motion by Barrett, and a second by Kelly. Any comments or questions from the board? Mike, would you call the roll?
Commissioner Kelly?
Yes.
Commissioner Barrett?
Yes.
Commissioner Welker?
Yes.
Commissioner Pacharich?
Yes.
Commissioner Me?
Yes.
President Vires?
Yes. Item 4, baseball and softball uniforms. Somebody have a motion?
I'll move to approve the bids for the vendors, products, and prices for the 2026 baseball and softball uniforms and equipment purchases per staff recommendations with the details after the agenda in the packet.
Second.
All right. Motion by Pacharich and a second by me. Any comments or questions from the board?
I did have a question, and this is kind of mirroring my question about the football gear earlier last year. I saw the pricing information, but I didn't see the safety information, especially since we're looking at chest protectors and helmets. Was staff able to do a review of these model numbers to make sure that they have NOC, SAE, and SEI certification?
We work with vendors to make sure that they're safe, so we go through that. I mean, we didn't look exactly at that, but we can pull those.
Okay, I would be most comfortable deferring a vote until we're able to see that, specifically for the helmets and the chest protectors.
All right. Thank you. Any other comments or questions? All right. Mike, would you call the roll?
Commissioner Barrett?
Yes.
Commissioner Welker?
No.
Commissioner Pacharich?
Yes.
Commissioner Me?
Yes.
Commissioner Kelly?
Yes.
President Vires?
Yes. Item number 5, management of information tech. Somebody have a motion?
Motion to approve the extension of agreement for management of information technology services with Advanced Intelligence Engineering.
Second.
Motion by Barrett, second by me. Any comments or questions from the board?
Mike, we've been happy with them, so thus the
Yes,
extension.
yeah, very much so.
Good.
Anybody else? All right, Mike, would you call the roll?
Commissioner Welker?
Yes.
Commissioner Pacharich?
Yes.
Commissioner Me?
Yes.
Commissioner Kelly?
Yes.
Commissioner Barrett?
Yes.
President Vires?
Yes. Item 6, District 200 lease. Does somebody have a motion?
I move to approve the lease termination agreement for the grounds at Edison Middle School between Community Unit District 200 and the Wheaton Park District.
Second.
All right, motion by Welker, second by Barrett. Mike, do you want to give a little background on this?
Sure. As is the case with Monroe Middle School as well, Park District land is wrapped around school district land pretty tightly at Edison. And so we had an opportunity to improve the public's recreational access to space in Edison Park in 2009 by securing a lease from the school district in order to provide a sport court improvement, 2 full-size basketball courts back in during that time. Fast forward to the school's recent referendum success, where Edison Middle School's gymnasium will be enlarged into that property, up to their property line, which in essence, their property line bisects the current sport court as it is now. So with that building becoming larger, which will also benefit the Park District's programming because we'll have a better facility to use after school and weekends as part of our park school agreement. So we needed to essentially terminate the lease with the school district and allow them the opportunity to replace the sport court that we had invested in that number of years ago. But because of the larger building footprint, the sport court will be reduced by one full basketball court and about 50% of its square footage. So maintaining its play value would just be about cut in half, and the school district will fund all of the replacement of the asset.
Any comments or questions from the board? All right, Mike, would you call the roll?
Commissioner Pacharich?
Yes.
Commissioner Me?
Yes.
Commissioner Kelly?
Yes.
Commissioner Barrett?
Yes.
Commissioner Welker?
Yes.
President Vires?
Yes. Item 7, Cosley Zoo Fall Carnival Rides.
I'll move to approve JBR Funways payment of $36,227.62.
Second.
It's a motion by Pacharich and a second by Barrett. Any comments or questions from the board? And this is the pumpkin festival we do in the fall, and
Yeah, and we have the preschool age carnival rides provided by the same vendor that handles the cream of Wheaton for us on an annual basis. Very popular activity. And this is basically amounts to a revenue split for their trouble of bringing their personnel and their equipment to zoo property for this month.
all right, any questions? Yep.
For Mike, hey, Mike, with the construction on Gary, which encompassed a significant amount of time, did that hold us back in regard to anything pertaining to Cosley?
Yeah, our revenue earned from primarily non-resident adult gate fees are down significantly.
Okay.
So
Thanks.
it'll be very much a down year at the zoo
All right.
due
Thank
to
you.
that access interruption.
Any other questions or comments? Mike, would you call the roll?
Commissioner Me?
Yes.
Commissioner Kelly?
Yes.
Commissioner Barrett?
Yes.
Commissioner Welker? Commissioner Pacharich?
Yes.
President Vires?
Yes. Item 8, the Morrill Community Center change order. Does somebody have a motion ready?
I do. I would move to approve change order number 1 in the amount of $5,764 with Precision Control Systems.
Second.
Motion by me, second by Barrett. Any comments or questions from the board?
I just had a question for Steve. Steve, we did get a note from the engineer that they reviewed this pricing, correct?
Yes, Berg Engineering
Yeah,
has
thanks.
reviewed it.
All right. Any other questions or comments? Looks like we could do a voice vote on that one. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item 9, the change order for the overflow parking lot at Cosley Zoo. Somebody have a motion.
Yeah, I've got some details on that, which I'll add. Move to approve change order number 10 in the amount of $8,752.46 with EP Doyle Construction.
Second.
Motion by me and a second by Barrett. Any comments or questions from the board? That's another voice vote, so all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. That is it for new business. Let's move on to reports from staff. Mike, do you have anything?
Just a quick comment. With this board meeting concludes 2025's business of the Wheaton Park District, and I just want to extend my gratitude to all of the team members, all the community for their support of our activities, and of course the board for a great year. And I'd like to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year as well.
Thank you. Thank you, Mike. All right, let's start at the end. Angie, do you have any comments?
Not tonight.
Linda?
No, just thanks for all your hard work this year and enjoy your holidays.
Terry?
Of course.
Yes, of course.
Of course. I just want to recognize, staff and the Lions Club and all of our volunteers and other partners for the recent reindeer run. We had, if I remember correctly, 1,380 registered runners. It was good. And Mother Nature was a little kinder this year, but it all worked well. Thanks to staff and everybody for that. Mike, you've already answered my question. Apparently, the Festival of Lights and Tree Sale at Cosley will have been affected perhaps by the construction or not?
Yes, they will.
Because the Gary Avenue's open now. so.
It's been open, but we're
Still reeling?
we are
Okay.
currently operating a 30% off Christmas tree sale. I'd like to make that announcement to everybody here who's listening tonight. But yeah, we're down a little bit over last year on tree sales as well.
Okay. And, thanks to our Arrowhead staff, for once again telling us that, we've achieved 71,136, paid rounds, which is above our, significantly above our, not only our 5-year average, but the most that we've recorded. Question, I don't recall us ever having hosted a proposal reception, in our, let's just say our trolley deck, halfway house area. Was this somebody proposing marriage to someone? Is that right?
I have to defer to someone closer to
Anybody
that
know?
question.
That's exactly what it was. Okay. They just come, frequent guests.
Okay.
Did she say yes? Oh, thank God.
Very creative, very creative. I hope it was Mother Nature cooperated. But
Tried to
yeah.
film on the wedding then.
And once again, we had a couple of significant reviews of 2 different weddings, that people were thankful for. And the Thanksgiving buffet in the restaurant, 400 people. Is that the most, Dan, or do we know?
That's about as much as we can fit.
Yeah, I figured
We don't
that.
do seatings like Easter or Mother's Day.
Okay.
We just take reservations, and it went off without a hitch.
Cool.
And staff was able to get home in time to visit with their families.
Seems like that's becoming a trend, so
Great.
whatever, thanks. Ice rinks, it's been interesting. Mike, we got a lot of use of it since we opened?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Very popular.
Be interesting to see what happens after this rain we're supposed to get tomorrow.
We'll probably close for a few days, and then winter will come back, and we'll be back.
It'll be
in business.
back in business, good. I just want to recognize, Lincoln Marsh and Tara and Deb, we had a significant increase in our environmental education programs, about 60% over 2024, so I guess we're still at it. Recognizing our Rams football and cheerleading teams, we had 3 of our tackle football teams, advance to the Super Bowl, 2 of which, were Super Bowl champs. And then, our cheerleading teams were also in state competitions. And, our 3rd, 5th, and 6th graders, 2nd place, 3rd place, and 3rd place again. So that's pretty cool. CAC went strong in 2025 with programs and rentals and revenues over, revenues beyond those of 2024. So I guess people are still liking the CAC. Lastly, I want to wish all here and all of the people that we serve, a great Christmas and a real happy 2026. Thanks.
John, do you have anything?
Yeah, I voted yes to go ahead with the equipment purchases because I understand the time frame that everybody's under. But based on Commissioner Welker's question, I too wouldn't mind seeing an answer if, knowing what that is that a standard we're required to meet, and does our equipment meet it? So I'd be interested to see a follow-up on that.
Provide the details.
All right, thanks. That's all I had.
Thank you. Bill, anything? Just a couple quick comments. Number one, Mike, we've had actually some use of the cross-country skis this year, have we not? That's 17 inches of snow early part of December, and finally got to break out the cross-country skiing equipment. Now it's going away. I hope we get more in the new year. And I found out when I was at Parks Plus Fitness, Lincoln Marsh had a table set up there that you can rent snowshoes at Lincoln Marsh and go snowshoeing, which for like $8 an hour, which seemed like a great deal to me. So
It's great,
thank
and it's
anybody-
a beautiful place to go snowshoe. I encourage everyone to do it.
Looks like a wonderful environment. We just, after the thaw, we need a little bit more snow. Okay, that's all I have. So I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Adjourn. Oh, John got it? Second.
I'll say Barrett's got it. I'll give the second to me. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? All right, we're adjourned.
Ready?